Hi, my name is Anne and welcome to my channel Lilacs and Lilies. Today I thought we would talk a little bit about the usage of to me versus for me. So I notice this happens a lot with my students when I'm working with them, trying to express something that might happen to them or something might happen for them, those kinds of things, and how they're so easily mixed. And I would love to be able to share some perspectives on how those two might be used differently, and we can play with some examples to see how we can actually use those correctly. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and stay here and we'll jump right into it now. So one of the biggest things that I notice when we're talking about to me versus for me, we might see an example like language learning is difficult to me, or language learning is difficult for me. So these are two different ones that could work, but I might have a personal preference as to which one would be better. I think I might choose for me in this context. Now, why might I do that? We would see that when we look at language learning is difficult for me, it's usually because it's students that I'm working with and they are currently trying to learn a new language. So we say for me because for me many times is around in my experience, something that affects me, something that I feel and have had something happen, whereas to me might be someone that isn't learning languages, but in their opinion, it looks difficult. So we might say to me for in my opinion, and for me might be in my experience. So let's look at some examples of that and how we could use that correctly. One might be, Mondays suck for me. Mondays suck for me, or Mondays are no fun for me. I'm saying this because in my personal experience, I don't like Mondays because I have a big commute, because I have to get up super early, because I have to walk my dog, because I have kids I have to take care of, right? I could have many motivations why Mondays in particular would be difficult for me. Versus, to me, Mondays suck, right? It's an opinion. It's not really about me. It's an idea about Mondays. To me, love is easy, right? In my opinion, love is easy. Maybe I don't have a lot of experience in it, or I just think love is easy, like in general. But I could say love is easy for me. Maybe that I fall in love quickly. Maybe in my experience, I love very deeply. I love very quickly. And many of my examples for me in my life, in my experience, love is easy. Or maybe love is hard. Love is hard for me. I might have a lot of other things in my life that make loving difficult. So when we see that, we have that to me, right? The idea of love versus for me, the act of love for me in my experience. Let's try one more. Pronunciation is difficult to me. We're saying I think the idea of pronunciation is tricky, the concept. But I might say pronunciation is difficult for me. I'm saying in my experience, I have had a lot of difficulty being able to pronounce words correctly, right? For me in my experience. So that's our little quick video for today. To me, in my opinion, a general thought on something. For me, in my experience. I hope that this is a little bit helpful to share a little bit of a perspective on that. If you'd like to, I would love to have you put a sentence down below playing around with this idea, and we'll see which one would be better for the sentence you have chosen. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like to check out any of my other language videos or anything like that, I'll be making a few more coming up here, and I do have a few already right on this playlist. Check those out. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.